Please welcome an Academy Award nominee for Best Original Screenplay, Clarence Maclin. Great to see you. Here's a mic for you. Welcome. That should be on. That should be on.
One. Yep,
Good.
it's on.
Thanks so much for being here.
Yes,
It's great to see you.
Oh, man, it's a pleasure.
You know what? 20 years ago this year, in 2005, is when Esquire magazine came out with an article called, I think it was called The Sing Sing Follies, about a group of inmates at Sing Sing who were putting on musical shows as part of RTA, Rehabilitation Through the Arts. I went back and found the article, and I found the picture of you playing Hamlet. You have the skull in your hand in the photo. Would you ever have thought when that article came out, 20 years later, you'd be sitting here as an Oscar nominee for Best Screenplay for a movie based on the article?
Oh, man, thank you so much. But no, I had absolutely no idea. See, actually, what I thought was that I because we were doing theater, because we were doing performances in prison, our aspirations was to make a movie. That's what you think when you get out. I'm gonna make a movie. I'm gonna do something. But it's more like something that you put on a bucket list. Like you get it done, you do the movie, and you go back to your day job.
Right.
However, that didn't happen. There's no go. I mean, this is it now. There's no plan B. It's over.
So all these years later, when the movie was being filmed, how much experience had you had with acting in front of a camera?
Oh, I have absolutely none, really. I mean, no. Nah, we did plays inside prison. I did plenty of plays. However, there was no film. We wasn't filming anything. However, I did have a lot of training because a lot of people that were involved with film came into the facility and volunteered their time to train us. So it's not like I didn't have any training at all. We had some very, very good people that are involved in the industry that volunteered their time to come in. That's when people say to me that I played, you played yourself. I played Hamlet too. I don't know if you missed that.
During this whole process, not just like the 20 years since the magazine article came out, but also all the years that it took, and you worked very closely with Greg Cuidar and his co-writer Clint, on the screenplay. Did it ever get to a point where you're like, when is this going to actually happen? Like, is this going to come out already? Or were you like, I'm patient, I'm good?
No, I was definitely saying, when is it going to happen? I mean, but now looking back, it seemed like things happened fairly quickly, because, while you're doing it, you're like, all right, let's go. I mean, what's happening? Is it going to happen today? But, I think things happen when they're supposed to happen.
So the film was shot in a decommissioned prison.
Two, actually.
Two, okay. What was it like for you then after so many years to then go back? Did you have trepidation about it? Did you find it freeing? What was that experience like?
Well, as you can imagine, on the onset, it was a lot of apprehension about going back into a place that I clawed my way out of. I mean, I did everything to get out of this place. So to voluntarily walk back into a prison and to put on the uniform, to put that uniform back on that so readily identifies you as an outcast, So, but I will say that the message, the overall message for what the movie represents, the message to you, the people on the other side of the wall, is that people in prison are just that. They're people, and they have the ability to change, grow, So that message that needed to get out was more important than any apprehension or any discomfort that I may have suffered to get that message. And on the other side of that message was the message to the individuals in prison that it could be done. You know, you don't have to keep being this. There's a big world out here.
You know, I want to ask you about the work that you're doing with young people now, and I'm also now seeing that you have 2 pins on your lapel. I don't know if there's a relationship between what you're doing now and Successful Steps, which I see on your lapel. What are you up to now?
This is what I've been doing before the movie. You know, when I came home from prison in 2012, I had a bachelor's degree in behavioral science. So I wanted to use that bachelor's degree in my community to show individuals that, you know, there's other ways of becoming successful, other ways other than what's just in front of us. Because what we tend to do is only see the world that's in front of us, and we think that that's all there is. Like there's nothing more to that. But so we created a program. I got a job at Lincoln Hall, a place called Lincoln Hall in Westchester County, working with at-risk teens, at-risk youth. And while I was there, I began to elevate, and I got another title, which was certified gang trainer. I was getting kids out of gangs and getting them into college and things of that nature. So, you know, those are the things that these represent. And Successful Steps has been working hand in hand with the Duke of Edinburgh. So this pin is the Duke of Edinburgh, and we've been working hand in hand with them for like 10 years, providing opportunities for individuals in underserved communities in New York and all over New York, you know.
When I met you, I told you I was also from Westchester County. So I'm so glad you're here for that reason, too. Hey, one last thing. I know that Kieran Culkin has said publicly that he's like a huge fan of yours, that he flipped out over your performance in Sing Sing. I would love to know, are there other people that you've met throughout these last couple of months or heard about who are fans of yours that's kind of blown your mind?
Oh, my God. I just learned that Nicolas Cage, Al Pacino, these guys said that they love my performance. Incredible.
We all do. We all do. And we're so happy you're here. Clarence Maclin, everybody.
Thank you for having me.
Stick around. Right? From one Academy Award nominee to another, we're going to move on to the fantastic Fernanda Torres.
Yes.
Let's take a look at a little bit of her work in I'm Still Here.